Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are making a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. So yesterday we were building out our first dungeon here. So we've got a decent placeholder for the first room here. So we have a bat that flies in. We have a crate here that is not pushable until you get the green tunic, but it's also breakable with your magic spell. And we just added where the crate, the pushables get reset. Pushable, you know, if we destroy a crate, it gets reset upon coming back onto the screen here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to work on building out this second screen here, because I think the first screen, you know, the only thing left in here is like, I think I'm going to be putting some... Oh no, the bat isn't coming out. Our bat isn't resetting here. That was weird. What the heck? He's not getting reset to his spawn state. He's just flying out. So I think if we kill him, he'll kind of get reset. Yo, that should have hit. Okay, now he crawls out. Okay. So that's a little bug. Oh, wow. Yeah, he doesn't crawl out. We got to reset him to a spawn state upon this scene transition, or upon a warp actually, and a scene transition, because he doesn't get reset properly. Yeah, he doesn't get reset properly. Okay, we got to do that first. So if we take a look at when we create him, we insert him right here, and I think in our init for actually, yeah, we kind of we say change state to bat spawn. So that's what we're gonna have to do for the entities. Now, yeah, I think we want to save a string of whatever its default state is and just load its default state when we reset, because we can't say change state to bat spawn, because if it's a gecko, we can't change a gecko to a bat spawn. So I think we're going to have to go into our entity class and add, you know, we have to have a state name, original, I would say original or default state name. We're going to set it to an empty string. So, hey, what's up, Squinch? We've got to make him get this default state name. So, yo, Squinch, going good. I did exactly what you said yesterday, which is just do an active collidable crate and reset the active state once we leave. So that's working now. So we've got the crate resetting even if you break it in one screen. As soon as you go off and back on, it'll be reset. We just need to default our bats to the state name here. So we're just gonna do default state name gets bat spawn. So we do, you know, we can do this where we say let's change the state to, and we can go actually, yeah, this is, yeah, let's say we'd have to pull this from, let's leave it like this, but let's do where we do this reset original position for our entities. I think we're doing that for an entity. Yeah, so in our flee state, we reset original position. We need that in other states too, though. Yeah, I think we have it in an entity class. I think what we want to do is give our entity class a method called reset default state. And we're just going to assign our default state name. Actually, yeah. We want to do a self change state. And we're going to change state to the default state name. Okay, let's just make sure we don't crash doing this. I think that's... Oh, fuck. 280. Oh, we need a comma here. Excuse me. Okay, we're good here. So when we do this, we're doing a reset original position, but we also need to do this in 2 locations. When we run our reset original position for our entities in a scene transition as well as a warp zone transition. So when we do this finish shifting, yeah, we need to go here, and as we cycle through our entities to reset their positions, actually we're not doing that. Yeah, we are right here. So we're going to reset the original position, and we're also going to change a state to it might be easier to do this in we basically want to go into that entity and go into the default state name. And that's what we're going to change state to. So that's in a scene transition. So he should go change. No, he still doesn't do it. Okay, and this is upon a finish shifting. Oh, that's in a warp zone. So let's test it for the scene transition, because it might be working. Oh god. Okay, yeah, let's see in a scene transition if he resets to his pursue state. No, he doesn't still. Or it should be spawn state, which just comes straight out of the hole without pursuing us. He's not doing that. He is not resetting. So let's just test, and if we say bat. Oh, you know what? We're not even using... What was the method we even defined here? Reset default state. So if we just run this, reset default state, maybe it'll work. because this is when we finish shifting to our old map, we're going to go reset its state. After we reset its position, we can probably even add it to reset original position. He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. Let's try adding it to the reset original position. So either we don't input this default state name correctly. Default state name. Well, we say default state name gets from our defined default state name or an empty string. And when we define this map, this bat in particular, we're saying default state name gets this string called bat spawn. So we should have this default state name. And we're going to be defining this method here, which is change state to the string of this default state name. So if we run this reset default state right here, oh, look at here, we do change this. Huh. We are changing it. So why is it jacked up? Because if we go into our entity and go ahead and just print up default state name, it should be bat spawn here. Yeah, bat spawn. But that's not what its current state is. If we wanted to see what that is, we'd say dot state machine dot current. It'll give us a string of a table of a whole bunch of junk here actually. Maybe not. Okay, I'm really stumped actually because we're changing its state once we reset the original position. Because we're saying right here when we reset our original position, which we are doing because we do move our X position, we're saying if our type is a bat, then go change our animation and change our state. So how are we changing from a bat spawn to a pursue state? Bat spawn, let's see. We might need to set bat location too, because as we update our bat, actually we're setting it, yeah, if we don't reset our spawn timer and this location set, then it won't trigger correctly. So it does look like we aren't resetting our spawn timer. And our location set. So this will probably break. Yeah, I think this will break our geckos, but it should fix this. So we have to reset the spawn time to whatever our default spawn time is, which is what? We have Yeah, we need to be able to pull our default spawn time, which in this case for a bat spawn. Where are we doing this? We don't even define this? We have to define this somewhere. It's either defined or it's 0 in our entity. So we really don't have it. Okay. So we need to reset. We need to reset our spawn timer as well as our should be in our entity class. Yeah, we need to set our location set to false. And spawn time 1. We should have an original spawn time. So what we're looking for is if we do a scene transition and like here he should come out. Yeah, that's right. That's a oh crap, man. Self-entity spawn time. It should just be self spawn time. And we should say that this gets whatever the original spawn time is. Okay. So spawn timer gets original spawn time. Should be spawn timer, I think. Okay. So let's give us an original spawn timer here. Probably should call it spawn timer reset or something like that, but let's see. So now we should be we're doing the location set gets false. So now when we trigger a bat spawn state, we will have a spawn timer greater than 0 and our location set will be false. So we would set the bat location based on the spawn row. That kind of moves him to the right spot. So let's see if that works. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. He's not coming out. Okay, he came out that time. What? He comes out every other time. We might need to just run this set bat location and not worry about the spawn timer stuff. No. Set location will put them in the right spot, but we also need, yeah, we do need to reset the spawn timer at least. So we'll reset the spawn timer. Let's see, we do it here. We change to a bat state. So it should be in the right state, at least initially. And then, oh, we do reset this and this. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, if it's a bat, we want to do the set original location, or what is it called? Where is it? It was in a spawn. Okay, this is a method on our state machine, so we can't easily run this. Well, we do need to also reset the pursue trigger, or pursue timer. But the pursue timer is part of the state and not the entity, so that's why we're screwed up here. Yeah. Yeah, the pursue timer, let's change that, because yeah, it should be entity pursue timer and entity pursue trigger. So we can reset it outside of this state. So okay, do we have the pursue trigger self? Oh, here, self dot pursue trigger. Okay, so this should be self dot entity. Okay. Okay, so we just need to reset our pursue timer to 0, because when we update in a spawn state, we're looking for a spawn timer to be smaller than 0 and also a pursue timer to be greater than a pursue trigger. So we need to, the pursue trigger doesn't get updated, but the pursue timer does. So we just need to reset our pursue timer so that our spawn state can count this again, and instead of just changing us to a bat walk right away. And then hopefully that'll fix it. Yo, there's been a ton of freaking scammers on Twitch here lately. Okay, yeah, we need to reset. We can have this in the reset original position. We can say that the self-pursue timer gets reset to 02. I know, yeah, they're all over the place. Ooh, spawn state 95. Yeah, this should be entity. Okay, so we're looking for the bat to go back to a... Uh-oh. Oh, wow. He took his sweet time to track us, didn't he? And he's not getting reset still. Fuck. Damn it. Shit, this was like... This happened yesterday too, where I'm like... I had a very clear idea about what I wanted to do today, and this was not it. He just... What? Why is it every other time they're okay? Every other time he'll come out and spawn. So annoying. This is just really bugging me. Why? Like, I didn't think this was messing up yesterday. I don't know if we tested it yesterday, but... Well, part of me wants to reset it because I think we touched too many weird things. So the moving the pursue timer and pursue trigger to the entity is the right move here. But also I feel like we need to add this to the entity class. So I think what's happening is when we reset our original position, we change to a bat spawn state. But then, you know what? Let me try this where we say bat in the bat spawn state. We have a state name that we can print up. So in our scene, I'm gonna say we're gonna go into, this This isn't right, man. I want to be able to say that we print up for our entity the state name. So we'd have to do that somewhere where we're cycling through the entity renders. Okay, if it's not off screen and not spawning, let's render it. So let's say for every entity, there should only be one for now. We're gonna say, let's do a print of, gosh, man. You know what? We were able to just put entity. So entity dot state machine, right? Dot current state name. Because I think what's happening is it's going to pursue state like right away. So look, spawn state, pursue state. Now if we reset him, I think it'll go to pursue right away. Okay, he's in pursue state, but he's not coming. We are doing something in the flee state. We're saying if you're out of bounds, then do something. If you are out of bounds, no. Okay, this is really jacked up. If our x is smaller than -16, oh, we're off screen. Okay. Then if our x is greater than the width, we're off screen, yeah. But then if we're off screen, we're cycling through all this stuff. Why would we be doing that here? Tell what we're doing here. This is the flee state, and we're saying if our bat's off screen, then we're cycling through our collidable map objects, and we're gonna say, what the this is just to see if we're blocked. So it's like once we're off, how are we changing from a flee state? So the very first frame we're off screen, we're gonna see if our spawn point is blocked. And if we're not blocked, then we're gonna reset our original position once we're off screen. So I think we might need this spawn trigger. Well, our guy is spawning. Yo, Squinch, thank you for the sub. I don't know why it didn't play any sound or anything for that. Yeah, I don't know why it got all screwed up there. What the hell's happening? We're in the pursue state. It resets. It resets to bat spawn and then pursue, but... Yo, look at that red Jimmy you got there. That's cool. This is driving me kind of crazy. I didn't even think this was broken yesterday. I could have sworn this was working yesterday. You know what? I don't know why. I just don't like what we've done so far. So I'm gonna delete that progress. I don't know. Something's wrong. Like I think I just need a better approach here. So yeah, he doesn't print up. He doesn't change back to his original state. So when we go to do a reset original positions, we are actually, come on, man. Yeah, when we go to reset original position, we're saying, this isn't a pushable, hold on, reset. Yeah, we're saying if we're a bat, let's go back to a bat spawn. But we have to also say I'm going to set the spawn timer there and see if that. No, it doesn't. He's already spawned. So we should change him to bat spawn. Now in a bat spawn, see, and I don't get how. If he's in a bat spawn, he has this location set, which we need false because I think what's happening, we change him to bat spawn, but then location set is true, so we can't reset his location. So we need to set location set to false, and then it'll set his bat location first thing in the process AI. So we say, yes, we say that the entity's location set becomes false, and we have a spawn timer. So now we should be in a spawn before we're in a pursue, and it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Let's go to our scene, and when we're rendering our entity, we're gonna say also, let's just say we're gonna print up the entities state machine current state name. Okay, so it looks like spawn doesn't have a state name field. It does. So what the and we're not spawning. Okay, so let's do it right here then. Okay, so he goes spawn and then pursue, spawn and then pursue, but here, yeah, he's still in pursue. So why? If spawn timer is smaller than or equal to 0, that's not right. So let's do a spawn timer reset of 0 instead of 1, and then maybe we'll get him spawning again. So spawn, pursue. Why, dude? Why? That time was even more confusing because he didn't even get out of... Look, he's in spawn state, and then he's already in pursue state. So what the flip, man? You know what? I think this might be... Yeah, you know what? This might be... I think we're resetting it in the scene transition, not in the warp zone. Let me see. If we do the scene transition... No, it's still jacked up. We're resetting it in a scene transition, I thought. Yeah, maybe we aren't. We should be. It should be in the finish shifting. Yeah. Oh wait, if it's... Yeah, we're doing it right here. Reset original position. So once we finish shifting, we're cycling through our entities, and we're going to run this reset original position method on our entity and entity reset original position. Is doing this stuff based on a bat. We're gonna say we're a bat spawn, location set, spawn timer. We're gonna say that also the spawn trigger. What do we set this to? 1 second. I saw it be spawned for very instant. Fucking hell, dude. Spawn state. All spawn state is doing is making our spawn timer smaller and smaller, and when small... God dang, we're gonna only advance our pursuit timer when our spawn timer is down, and then this is convoluted. Yeah, we can try that. It's just driving me crazy. Like, this is not what I was supposed to spend 50 minutes on today. So annoying. And what's more confusing is that, like, pursue timer is part of the spawn state. Pursue timer and pursue trigger are just part of the spawn state, not part of the entity. So when we say this, the pursue timer and pursue trigger, this is weird. Okay. Pursue trigger is 1.5 plus our spawn timer. Okay, so 1.5 seconds longer than our spawn timer. Okay, and pursue trigger just changes from a bat spawn to a bat walk state, which will then pursue us. Okay. So pursue trigger is supposed to be like 1.5. It's not spawn trigger, it's pursue trigger. Okay, that looked like it worked. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't think it'll work on a warp zone, so if we come out here, it probably will be in a oh. Maybe it is working. Yeah. Okay. This is bad. This is bad that our pursue trigger is linked to our state machine and not our entity. Because ideally we add this to the reset original position as a... This is... we had spawn trigger, not pursue trigger right here. But it's weird because these fields don't exist in our entity, they only exist in our entity state machine. So that's why we have to do this state machine current spawn timer. So it's not very good. So we have to... We'll have to change this. Because ideally what we say here... Yeah, ideally what we say here is pursue trigger is this spawn timer plus 1.5 seconds, and we really just do this and say the entity spawn timer gets reset in a reset original position. But that means that our spawn state here, we need to say that every pursue timer is actually a pursue timer is actually a self dot pursue timer, and the pursue trigger is a pursue trigger belonging to our entity. We did the same thing last time. Okay, so now this pursue timer stuff should be part of our entity and not our walk state. And we should have it here. Are we setting our location? Are we resetting our location set? Okay, we are. I was going to say, this doesn't make sense if we're not doing that. But we are. Okay, I don't know if that'll fix it. Okay, not broken. Okay, yeah. That seems to be working. Yes. Now the only thing is, should we define these? We should have this be whatever its original spawn timer is, because we're gonna have to offset. We're gonna have to offset the spawn timer in later dungeon design levels. So I want to do this original spawn timer reset here, and that means when we do this, we need to define an original spawn timer. Actually, we could do it up in the entity. We can say once we grab the spawn timer, Yes, we want to say we also have a original spawn timer. Set to our spawn timer. Okay, so now, you know, the trigger's going to be pretty much the same because it's just the speed at which it takes a bat to come out of the cave before it needs to start pursuing us. So the trigger doesn't really need to change. But the speed the bat flies out is a little faster than its pursue speed, which is just a little apparent. So I don't know if we want to speed up. I don't really want to make the bats any more dangerous right now, so we'll just leave it at that, and we'll get to designing the next part of the dungeon. Only took us an hour to get to where we thought we were when we started. It's okay. That's just how it goes. Every single time I'm like, this will be much faster today, and then an hour later to make no progress. It is progress. It's just mistakes I didn't know were there are now fixed, so it's a good thing. I did forget where we did the debug render though. Yes, it is progress, yeah. It's just progress I didn't know I needed, which is still progress. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, if we break the crate... Oh, look at that. We need to deinstantiate the coin if we don't pick it up. That's another thing I didn't think about. Oh, no. Yeah, the coin needs to be removed. So we need... Basically, if there's an active coin... Oh, shoot. Yeah, how do we do this? I think we just need to delete any coin instantiation. And how do we actually put the coin in there upon a break crate? You know, is it... We just say, oh, there's just a coins table on the scene. So all we should have to do is just flush this coin table upon a finish shifting and a warp zone. So yeah, we should just have to flush out that coin upon a scene transition or a finish shifting. Well, so that's the thing. The coin doesn't exist until the crate is broken. So the coin shouldn't be ignored. It like shouldn't even be there because the coin doesn't exist until the crate's broken, because the crate's location determines the coin's location when you know, it's not like it's inside the crate. It's just that once you break the crate, the coin appears. So it's a little weird. I should probably think more about that before I just like go about it. But yeah, I don't know, because there's also not going to be a guaranteed coin in every crate, so we have to think about how to do that too. But I think I just want to say, before we assign our map, before we assign our new map, we have to do this and say, let's just go to our coins table and flush it. Because I don't want coins to be able to stack up if you don't grab it. Let's see that again. Okay, so the coin does disappear now. But if we leave it here and then do a warp zone and then come back, it's still there on a warp zone. So we need to flush it on a warp zone too. And I like that too. Like if you're investigating the crate, the bat kind of flies towards you. So as you go to like try to kill the bat, they might break the crate on accident and realize that crate can be broken. I mean, you know, they can't get through the doorway until the crate's broken. So, okay, so it looks like the warp zone coin reset's working. Cool. We can finally do another scene here. Now we still need the treasure chest in place there, but we can worry about that when we get to it. Yeah, I'm half convinced our treasure chests are still broken since we did the dialogue box rehaul, but we did kind of fix it for the loot, so it might be working again. Okay, so let's get to some design here. Okay, so I think I want... Okay, I had an idea here. And the idea is, if we move this doorway I just realized we need a corner piece collidable wall tiles. Yeah, we do need that still. Shit. Actually, we might not because of the tile right above. Let's see. So if I wanted to move this doorway one higher, can we just do this? Can we really not do this? How you can't select a tile and move it? Okay. Okay, so I want... What is going on, man? Why can't I do this? Okay. So if we want the doorway at the very top here. Actually, crap. No, we want it where it was. My bad. Yeah, we want it at the very top here, but the idea is we push a oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Oh god, okay. Okay, let's restart. Fresh, clean slate. The idea is... we have a chasm here. I'll just draw it out. It won't be the right tiles, but I'm just trying to visualize it. So here's our chasm wall here. So if this is like a hole here, we actually want the doorway. Yeah, we do want the doorway scooted down, because the idea here is we want a bat hole right here, and we want a bat hole right here. So let's add those. That might not work. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Because okay. Yes. So I want to do your idea here, Squinch, where we have a crate right here blocking a bat hole. And the player just came from learning, oh, I can break crates and they give me coins. And it helped me get to the next stage, but then they get here and there's a crate here, and if they run there and get the crate, they'll set the second bat free. But there'll be another bat up here. And the idea for this one is, if we had like a pathway like this, and we had a boulder right here, the only way is to... Oh, we can't push the boulder just yet. Shoot. Yeah, we can't push the boulder just yet. But we can... Okay, yeah, we can't push the boulder just yet. So maybe this idea might work in the next room here. So I think for now... Yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll have this be like a pathway, and we might have 2 bat holes. Maybe we'll have a bat hole here, so you have to break the crate to be able to walk up here. That'll unleash the bat, but also like another crate over here. Well, okay. I think this scene is gonna be, it's gonna be about showing the relationship between the crates and them blocking the holes for the bats, right? So I think I want a bat hole maybe up here that's uncovered. Maybe we have it where it could be covered if you could push bricks, or crates, but since you can't push crates right now, it's not there. So like maybe we have it where is our bat holes here? Well, so our bat holes, since our bats are like 24 pixels wide, which is wider, it's like a tile and a half size, we can't quite put a bat in the very corner, but this is about as far as we can put one. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'd have to make a different... If we want a bat to go perfectly, yeah, I don't know. It could work there. We would just have to make a new corner piece. But let's do this. Let's see this. Okay, so if there's a bat hole up here, I think I want to leave a crate right next to it, but Like, so if you had the tunic to push, you could push it and block this bat hole, and the one over here, if you break the crate, it'll come out this way. And maybe we have a third one, I don't know, just as a like a, if they really, well, yeah, I don't know. Because this one isn't so much about, yeah, and you know what, I don't want them to be able to run past and just win without having to either cleanse a bat. Yeah, they have to cleanse a bat anyway, but it'll be way harder if they free another bat hole, right? So I kind of want them to have some kind of pathway so that it takes them, you know, a little long so that a bat is actually dangerous to them. So maybe what we do, two rows. Oh, the player can push the crate all the way up. So yeah, so they don't have the tunic yet to push. So we can't have pushing crates just yet. So this scene has to be like where we show them that destroying crates creates a pathway for the bats. And then the next room is where, because like the tunic is going to be down here it's going to be down here in a treasure chest, and you get to it from this way. So this will be like a hell room to kind of get the player to just run down here real quick, because once they're down here, there'll be some mineral deposits in here for your elements, and then when you come out this way, then you get the green tunic in this room, and you can push your way out, and then you can come back in this room and then potentially play it differently now that you can push things. Either that or they go back the way they came and continue on. But maybe, yeah, I don't know. No, they could push crates and boulders. It's just that boulders aren't destructible and crates are. So that's the only difference. And then both can be pushed into a chasm too. So that's the difference. So yeah, I do want to put, like, my idea for this one before I realized that we need to be able to push things was that we basically make it so that you have to push a boulder across a single pathway here, and by the time it gets to the wall, it will naturally block a bat cave. So it's just one of those things that it's like, oh well, now that we made you push it, maybe you'll notice that the bat doesn't come out of that hole now. And then the next room we can really go for it. But this room is going to have to be that room because we don't have push yet until here. So yeah, so I'm kind of thinking we want the bats to be on this side because we want the bat to come out and be a real threat to the player here. We just want it to be worse if they accidentally clear the bat hole. So we'll have a bat hole here, and I want to do it where, yeah, I think I want to do it where, man, this is tough. Yeah, I want to do it where we leave like a crate right here, right next to the bat hole, or a boulder, right? So like maybe a boulder here. Yeah, so the crate's going to be blocking the bat hole down here, because if they get greedy and want the coin, they're going to set free the bat. And maybe there's two more, or I don't know, maybe there's one more over here. But I want a boulder over here, because by the time they get the tunic, they know they can push a boulder because the tunics are right around the the treasure chest. Actually, they won't. Yeah, they won't. For sure, no. But they can push the boulder if their tunic's equipped. So. But yeah, on a second playthrough, once they have the tunic, I want them to be able to push a boulder here to block this bat hole. But then again, shoot, man, it's tough. It's tough because it's like there's no real incentive to push and block this bat hole when the door's right here and you can just go and get out. So yeah, and then and the other thing too, Squinch, is like there are gonna be dungeons are like the sole spot you can find mineral deposits for upgrading your elements. So there's some sort of there's some sort of reason to come back to the dungeons if you're looking to upgrade. So I kind of want, like, I don't want that to necessarily force them to come back through this way or not force them to go this way either. I think it's just one of those things where it's like now that they have this newfound power, they can come back. When the player gets the tunic and pushes the boulder to leave, the only boulder they can push could block a bat hole. That's a good idea. Yeah, because if I'm trying to think, because right here, if the tunic, let me think, because if we have like the treasure chest here, and then we have some sort of unpushable object, like just a hazard or something, maybe we have like the solo pits around it. Then when they push, so like the boulder would be here, they would push it up once and then they still can't get out because the treasure chest is here, and then they'd push it again and it could block a bat hole. That would be in a corner, so maybe this extends out a bit. It's like the treasure chest might be over here. It's surrounded by holes. Yeah, because we can scoot this doorway over here to the left. It's just that I don't want them to be able to make a beeline straight for the exit. I mean, and we could put the entrance over here. Yeah, and we could put let me think if we can maybe do a boulder, because we could do like a little Sokoban style puzzle here to get to the treasure chest. So like, as long as it's blocked off by either a chasm. Yeah, here, let's see if we can figure this out. Because yeah, I like that idea, Squinch, where like the blocking is part of the unlocking for the tunic. Part of that. And then we can also reinforce it a bit with this room if they go back to do it again. Because in reality, yeah, they can just walk through, get the tunic, and walk right out and not push a single boulder. So I guess at that point, if they die, which they probably will if they haven't figured out that boulders can help you, then the next time they come in, they'd have to go get the tunic again because they didn't save. So they'd have to then come out this way, and then maybe they try to push the thing and then figure out that Yeah, I like that. I like that, Squinch. I think that's good, because then if they don't get it and they die, then the next time they get it, they can try to push, and then pushing will enlighten them that, oh, you can block a bat hole. So how would we put... You know, we need the treasure chest inaccessible without pushing, and we also need the boulder to be pushed into a position that unblocks, like the only viable boulder escape route also successfully blocks the bat hole. So if I'm just gonna put, let me, yeah, try to plan this out, because it's like if the bat hole's here, then we need to push a boulder from right here to right here to get out. We push, and then it makes a pathway here for us to get out. So then something like, yeah, it's hard too because I don't have the boulder. We'll just use controllers for now as a test thing. So like if this is where the boulder needs to end up, shoot. If this is where the boulder needs to end up, what is happening, man? Why can't... This is nuts. This is tough. This is fun though. Like this is, we're finally to the point where we can like design a game. So like this is really cool. Okay, so we're just gonna grab controllers to kind of try to map this out. Okay, so this will be the final position of the boulder. Yo, why can't we see this, dude? It's because we drew this. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, Squinch. I'm not sure what to do with that. Like, I'm thinking that a pushable object, when your green tunic isn't equipped, it actually goes into the pushing animation, but it won't move it. So to me, that kind of signifies, because if you walk up against any other collidable map object, it doesn't do the pushing animation. So it's only against crates and bricks or boulders that it triggers that little pushing animation. And then when you get the tunic, it'll say you've got the tunic of strength. You now have the strength to move mountains or something. Like you now have the strength to move obstacles. And then I'm hoping that they see that they're surrounded by boulders and that they just try to push it anyway. And then if they push it, hopefully the viable move pushes it and it teaches them that lesson. And then if they go back the other way, if they go back where they came from, then that's fine. I just really want to make sure that they know that pushing boulders is a thing, and hopefully pushing boulders they realize can help you by blocking bat holes. So if and then I'm saying like if they do go back and run through, they're gonna get porked because that third room there isn't yeah, dude. I do want to put, I'm going to try to figure out how to put some humor in there. Just because, it'll be fun. We are going to have like little jokes like that and stuff, but I'm not too worried about it because if they just double back and go through and they get murked, like, so be it. Like, it's like, that's part of the game. Like, and then the next time they do it, maybe they read the thing again. Oh, you now have the power to move, and then they try to push the things that are around, and then maybe they notice the bat thing, and then they approach that third room differently. So that's the goal. Yeah, I'm not too worried about only designing it in a very, very specific way, but I'm hoping that, I'm hoping to do like most of the work and then invite the player to figure it out, and then if they don't, I don't know, it's tough. Yeah, and then I guess we'll have to do some play testing and see if people can figure it out or anything like that. So let's see. Okay, so if this is the If this is the pathway they can walk, let's just say this is the pathway they can walk. This is where the boulder would be that they need to push. It could be here also, actually. God dang. Okay, yeah, it's tough to think this out. So if the treasure chest is here, and they're kind of surrounded by boulders, you know, maybe the boulders. Well, see, we want the only viable move. So maybe these aren't boulders, maybe they're holes, right? They're chasms. And then there could be a chasm all this, well, yeah, because if the boulder's here, yeah, we want that to be the way out. So like, okay, so if these are holes, and this is a boulder, yeah, so if those are, yeah, so this is walkway, this black one's a boulder. The only viable move is to push the boulder down, which will block a bat hole down here once it pushed, and that gives them a way out. So if they open the thing and it says you can now push objects, and then there's a boulder, literally the adjacent tile to them, and they say, cool, I can push things, and then walk back out here, like, so be it. Because when they get here, they're gonna be so overwhelmed by bats because they haven't pushed the boulder to clear them. Yeah, I kind of think something like that. We drew all these on the wrong layer though, so we've got to go to the chasms are in the above ground level. So we need to add our chasms to here. Yeah, well, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is okay, because then that also... Okay, I think that's okay. Because also, once they come back the second time, they can come over here and push the boulder onto the pit here, and unlock that shortcut to get to the third dungeon if they don't want to do the second dungeon. Especially because the second dungeon isn't really a threat. It's just got the two bats there, potentially two bats there. So the real difficulty starts on this third frame here. Okay, so I think that's looking good. We just want to make sure, yeah, top level tiles, we need to erase these. And you know, this is my first kind of, why can't we erase these? Why? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we screwed up. We deleted our outline. So this is, oh my gosh, this above ground. Okay. So the things here, the things here. Okay, we have hole. We have a treasure chest here. We have an empty space here. We have a boulder here, and we have another thing here. So, yeah, that's looking good. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to add a treasure chest here and a boulder here. And then a bat hole here. Okay, yeah. So bat holes here. And that will get blocked by the boulder once they push it there. And then also that leaves, oh gosh, that leaves two bat spawns on this first level here, which could be too intense. What we can do maybe is up the spawn timer on this bottom bat and give them a little bit of time. This one will come out right away because it's in between them and the door. And we can give it a bit of time on this one so that they aren't bombarded by two bats on the first level here. Or there's only one bat spawn and it's the bottom and it spawns right away and it'll chase him up here. Yeah, so maybe we do that, and then I think it would be fun in case it pushes them to the edge. You know, I think I want just the outer edge to be chasms here. So if we have, this might be too much. Yeah, I say we get rid of this bat hole and we turn him down here. So because you're going to be over here trying to break this crate to get through, and if the bat comes out, it'll do the knockback, because I want them to see that when they spitball you, it knocks you back and you could potentially fall into the pit here. So I don't want it too crazy, but I do want to introduce that they can push you into the pit there. So I will reduce this to one bat hole. I think that's fair, especially because we add this extra hazard. So yeah, let's remove this. We actually want this. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. It is looking a bit scary, but the first one isn't that tough because you just have to break the crate, right? So like they might come in here, try to push the rock, see the bat, it'll freak them out. They might panic. It might kill them. But then if they give up on the rock, they'd be like, okay, well, we got to go through here. And then they push the crate and they can't break the crate. And then the bat's coming after them. So they try to use their magic to hit the bat. It'll break the crate, which frees up that open space. And it'll teach them, that crates are breakable. And hopefully, if they try the same thing with the brick, with the boulder, it won't break. Yeah, so maybe we test this. And then let's build out the, because it's tricky, right? Because you have to think about where you need the placement on the next screen, because that needs to be the starting point of your next screen. So I do want this one to be either, I think this one should be boulders and the next two should be crates, because the boulders aren't breakable by your magic spell. So if you're overwhelmed by bats and you're just trying to protect yourself using the spell, in this room, that won't hurt you. But the next room, you could be shooting yourself in the foot because you're destroying your crates, which are actually a defensive object if you block the spawn points with them. Oh my gosh, I keep drawing things on the wrong layer. So yeah, this needs to be not here. Okay, we could have a boulder right here ready to push and block this guy. I wanted to make like a... Yeah, I don't want it here. I think what I want is a long pathway right here. Because I'm also kind of thinking like this top edge might be better for you to come in. If you start from the bottom, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage because you have to go all the way around and down and over here. So we could do that. We can add I want it to be slightly more dangerous if you come from the bottom here, so that they might want to go around and come out this way so that they can have a straight shot. So I think what I want is a singular walkway here, and there's going to be a bat hole. Do we have a side bat hole? Do we not have a side bat hole? Is this the side bat hole? Yeah, that is the side bat hole. Yes. Okay. So if that's the side bat hole, we want a top level of shadow. Okay. And then, yeah, because I want a boulder to be like right here. Because the idea here is to show like, hey, you can be in the middle of doing something. And if this bat, the boulder's going to be here, you're going to start pushing it, right? Because these are going to be empty-ish. And you're going to start, the boulder's going to be here. You're going to push it. And then by the time you get here, the bat's going to be on you. And it's going to start spitballing you. I want them to basically be able to use their spell cast. It can hit the boulder. It's okay. It doesn't break the boulder, right? So it could cleanse the bat, give them enough time to push the boulder more. And by the time they push it far enough to be free, that will naturally block this bat hole and stop this bat from spawning. But the evil part of me wants to put another bat up here, because if you get hit by a spitball on the adjacent side, the knockback will knock you right into the hole. So if they come out, yeah, I'm still thinking about the partially broken crate. I'm still thinking about that. Another thing, Squinge, I was kind of thinking too, like I kind of wanted a character in the tavern to kind of spit out little tooltips of things like that. Like, so maybe we have a list of just the kind of unspoken things that a player could get stuck on. Have a character just kind of talk about it as if like, those crates seem a little rustic, don't they? Some kind of hint that we don't have to make the crate look busted, but we have a character that if you can periodically talk to and just kind of get little tooltips from. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm not exactly sold on it, but I think it's a good idea to kind of consider. Yeah, part of me wants to put a bat right here, because it's like by the time you meet this bat's gonna be here spitting your ass into the edge here. And then this will also be a hole. Yeah, this one's pretty dangerous. But the idea is, if they come in this way, like, I guess, yeah, man, those crates be mighty fragile. They look particularly susceptible to magic. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, yeah, if we add a bat up here, maybe the two bats over here coming from this angle will hopefully entice the player to come down to this end first. So we could have the doorway to be one over here. So it's just closer to come to this door than it is to this one. So maybe they come down here first. If they go to the next room, they can't push. Oh, well, they can't push the boulder anyway, so they have to come down here. Yeah, so they can't push the boulder at this point. Yeah, until they come down here. So they're gonna, yeah, if they come in and see the boulder kind of stuck. Yeah, I don't want it to be necessarily fully one angle like that. Kind of give it some shape. Yeah, and then maybe we have like little pits just as little hazards. You know, maybe there's a pit like right in the middle here. And then if the boulder's right here, you can't go this way until you push the boulder all the way through. Then that'll block the bat hole. Then you can scoot down here. Then there'll only be one bat coming from this angle, which is already behind you, so you can hopefully just rush through and get to the next part. But the first time they come in, it's going to be bat here, and they're going to come after you and possibly knock you. Yeah, because if the bats are over here, their spitballs are going to knock you down and to the left. So maybe we have the pits down here in the bottom left, because that's probably where the spitballs are going to knock you. These all need to be in the above ground level. Yeah. It is getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous up in here. Yeah, I'm liking this. So yeah, we'll put a boulder right here, and then they can't push it, and then the bats are going to be in the top right, which means if they spitball, they're probably going to push it into these pits. But also, if you just beeline it straight for down, you can probably survive. It's just that when you have to push the crate, it's going to take you a little longer. Yeah, I think maybe one more frame of pushing just to make it. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I keep screwing up the layers. Ground tiles should kind of always be the default floor. And then the above ground is the pits. Because without drawing these specific tile IDs on the specific layer, the game won't know to trigger the collisions and stuff for the chasm falls. Okay, we do have to remember to do the collidable map tile over here. Collidable wall tile. What time is it? Gosh, it's 11. Okay, jeez. Okay, we're doing good. We've almost got three scenes initially developed, and then we can test. We should probably test before. We should probably have tested already, right? Let's do that. Let's yeah, let's just try to test the first two and see where we're at. Hey, sounds good. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Bad hole. Okay, this is what I'm forgetting. The ground tile, let me try to remember this. The collidable map tile needs to be on the ground level. So we have to do a ground tile of this door, and then we have to pull the collidable map tile from this and put this on the ground level as well. Now when those two are on the ground level, then on the top level tile, we also need to render this on top. Okay, I think that's right. Okay. Yes, and then, so this bat, yeah, I'm kind of thinking this bat is going to be stoppable at some point. You know what? I don't know, because this one, it's too close to the door for it to really matter. So I think if it should be stoppable, it should be over here so that you can make your way across without dying. And maybe we do like a zigzag or something. Because we don't want the player to just like come up here and then run right across and be able to get through without killing a bat. So if we make him zigzag a bit, it not only gives them death positions because there's a fall on the right side of them, but it also takes a little bit longer to navigate. So yeah, I think we move our bat hole up here to the left. Yeah, and that's going to be blockable by a crate, which will be sitting right there. Okay, let's redo this. Oh, we do need that one because that's where the crate's gonna be to be able to push here. So we need this one available. So we also need, we're gonna put a bat hole right here too. Okay, bat hole here. There's going to be a crate there that once you can push it, it can kind of entice you to block this bat hole really easily. Oh, actually, no, it'll be blocking the bat hole. So if you go and if you dump it, you'll get attacked by this bat then. Cool. So yeah, we'll have this one. And maybe we have, yeah, maybe we have a third one on the bottom. Because if you don't break it, then the bats won't attack you. But if you do attack them, then you're going to be in for a whooping. Okay, so yeah, the crate will be here. So that means we could probably get away with not that. Yeah. So I guess the idea is if you don't break the crates, then you just have this one bat to contact with. So if you just walk up here, ignore the crates, this one will come at you. You aren't in any immediate danger unless, oh, that's actually kind of cool, because then if you're here and you're defending yourself from this bat, you break the crate down here and unleash this bat. So the idea would be you either have to wait right here so that you don't break this crate or this crate and just defend yourself here, or you can sneak up here and defend yourself here and then walk over here to this one. So I think I want to make like a slightly curvy path here. Yeah, just slightly weird, right? Not too evil, but slightly wonky. And then we'll add a bottom bat here. And this will have a crate. I like that idea. Because that, if you're just defending yourself from this bat, you could possibly break this, which unleashes this bat, which could be funny. Okay. We just have to make sure that all the chasms are on the same above ground layer, otherwise they won't register as collidable. So we have to make sure those are in. Okay, I think this is fair. This isn't too crazy. If you don't kill the crate, you only have one bat to worry about. If you do kill the crate, God help you. Yeah, because the one bat you have to worry about, if you just stay put, like basically right where you are here, then this guy will come towards you. You can just blast him and then make a run for it, and you can make it. So it's not hard unless you come over here and break the crate, or come over here, break the crate, or come over here and try to kill this guy and break the crate. Then you're in trouble. We do need a specific new tile collision that we don't have. Or not collision, but sprite. Yeah, we need a three-way. We need a three-way sprite just like this, but it's gonna be... We might need to boost our chasm line. Yeah, okay, so let's try to just do this. Okay, so this is our 3-way corner piece. And we need every direction of this. So there's down, left. Yo, Salto. Hey, thank you for the raid, homie. Yo, here, I gotta give a shout out. Yo, how did the rest of the stream go, dude? I wasn't able to tune in, but I hung out for a bit and then I had to get going. We are doing some level design, which has been really fun for the dungeon. Nice. Yeah. There's not enough time. I really wish I could like tune into everybody's stream all the time, but there's just not enough time. Okay. I'm making the pixel art for the side pieces here. I think I screwed this up. No, this is the bottom left. This is a 3-way. Gosh, we screwed this up. Okay. So yeah, this is the first 3-way. And then, hey Sora, it's going good. I'll show you the level progress here very soon once I export this. So this is a left one. Up. And right. It's hard to see what they are. Shut. Yeah, so this is, we're designing the first dungeon in the game. And we're about 3 scenes in. And we're about to test some stuff. So once we save this, we can draw the rest of our level. So we're trying to draw the edge pieces to the dungeon here. So we need to reload this for the new tile sheets we just drew. And then we have to draw these very specific edges to give the edges like some texture here. I think we need 2 more because we need this double edge for right here. Yeah, we need a double edge one. Yeah, Renji, so if you pull open the, oh yeah, you got it. You're already Grovile, right? Yeah, and then did I have to snag Sonic just for you, Salto, or did you find him? I don't remember if I thought I just did Pokemon and maybe Pokemon and some Marvel guys. There's a command to give gold. I think you can buy it with gold. I'm not remembering the command to give gold though. Nice. I must have accidentally snagged him or intentionally snagged him because I was like scrolling through the kit of like all the stuff you can install, and I think I saw the chows. Those were the best part of Sonic DX, right? Like, okay, so here's like a double edge piece. And then we need the vertical. We also need to make sure our tile ID can pull these tiles almost to the edge. Yeah, gosh, we have to make it all the way to the edge of our chasm detection. So once we reload this... Man, that sucks. A freaking ad just kicked on. Raids should turn off ads for a while. Okay, now we've got this. Yeah, these have to go in the above ground layer. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Okay. But yeah, we made a lot of good progress today, I think. Yeah, we're almost done with the first dungeon here. So the idea is there's bats. Yo, Sora, Dragonair is my favorite, so that's who I always am. I don't collect a lot of Pokemon cards, but I do collect Dragonair. so I've got a bunch of those. Okay, so this looks fine. I'm assuming we did our collidable wall for this doorway entrance. And then we'll have to export this global map, add in the correct spawnables, and then we can kind of test. So, export a global map. We're going to have to... Let's just see. Let's just try it. Okay. Yeah, we have all the wrong spawns. So there's a bat here, and he's coming out of the wrong hole. But if he attacks you, his knockback will knock you into the pits over here. Or over here. So, luckily, you only have to hit him once to cleanse him. But his timer will reset as soon as he's off. A new one comes off. A new one comes out. Yeah, it's called Stream Avatars, Renji. It's a Steam app. So it kind of just comes out as a little Steam game. And then I'm using that in OBS. So I can like... you can like... You can spawn these little things. I can do like a little slingshot. What is it? There's like a slingshot I can do. Where is it? Oh, I don't even know about this gift option. Oh, slingshot here. So I can like... I can fling y'all around too. Yo, who's Totodile? Oh, I just made Totodile get a star. Oh, and you know what? Oh, this is what we've got to do. I always forget. When I get a raid, I got to do a battle royale. So check this out. Battle royale. So they'll fly us in. They dump us in. We all get dropped in, and then it's just a free-for-all fight. Yes. Yo, we need to do battle royale more often. So Sora, if you do exclamation attack space salto manga, then it'll go. It might not do it during a battle royale. Yo, is Sora gonna take this? Yo. Pocket is trying to defend the title. No! Yo, congrats, Sora. Congrats. Yo, here, I'll give you... What? Do I give you some stars for that? Yo, good job, Sora. Good job. Good job. We gotta do... Yeah, I think there's also... Everyone can dance, I think. Maybe not. Wow, I danced myself into a star. Okay, we have to put... it's not as many boulders now. If we look at our Dungeon 1, we redesigned it so that the boulder will block this bat hole when you push it. So only this lowest boulder is going to stay. Only the lowest boulder is going to stay. So only this 9... Oh, what is it? Only this 5. Yes, that looks right. Yeah, that's looking right. So you can't come in that way. We need to change this bat to spawn from the floor and not, oh my god, from over there. So we give him a spawn row and spawn column of the floor, actually, which is going to be a row of 8, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8 for the bat row and column. So that should make him spawn upwards from the bat hole. Let's see if he comes. Yeah, nice. So he flies in up like that. Then the player is supposed to come over here and break this crate, which can cleanse the bat too. And then the bat will come out again, but you've already unlocked this door, which here gets crazy because we're going to have a bat spawn from here, and from here. But the catch is we put a crate right in front of these two. So if you don't get greedy, you don't get the crates, the bat holes remain clogged, essentially. And let's just make sure our collision's working for these. We need to make sure our tile ID is detecting chasms. Yeah, see, I thought so. I thought this chasm would be out of range. So we need to make sure we do that. So chasm detection. I think these are chasm def begin and end. Yeah, so where we define the end here, we're doing 28. We can go all the way to the end of the row from our numbered tiles. Yeah, we need to go all the way to 32 to catch all of those tiles. Okay, so we should have collision detection for these now. Yes, that's looking right. Okay, so we need to add... thanks, Sora. Yeah, the fall is hand animated by me, and then the difference is like this crate. If we push this crate, which see how it falls? That actually shouldn't happen. But that isn't hand animated. That's like hand scaled down. So that fall, I didn't draw pixel by pixel. These should actually be able to go. Actually, yeah. These shouldn't detect a fall. It should detect a fall for us, but not for the collidable. So we'll have to make sure we get that back. Wow. Because there's going to be a treasure chest right here, so we can't push this boulder unless we can push it. Actually, yeah, it's actually stuck here. Okay, we might have to redesign this piece, because once you can push... I forgot that there's going to be a treasure chest up here. So there's going to be a treasure chest where... right above the boulder. Oh my gosh, the bats are going to drive me crazy. We also like didn't give them any spawn time reload, so like they spawn right away. Yeah, I think we might. Oh my, he knocked me on my ass. Okay, let's get, yeah, let me, actually, I want to try to think this through. We need the boulder one lower is what it is. On the holes, is there player forgiveness? You know, there used to be, but I couldn't get, basically when I had that little bit of give, then the player was actually able to beeline it straight over the tile without it pulling them in, and that just broke too many things. Like, we can't have them completely bypassing the tile, and I couldn't figure out how to keep that give in there, especially since all the logic is baked in at Game Boy resolution. So there's so few pixels to work with that it was too hard for me to actually get a consistent pull away. I don't remember what I called it. I called it gravity suck, where like you can escape the suck of gravity if you just barely collide with it, but then give opposite inputs. So I did try that. I just couldn't quite figure it out. So I did have that, but then kind of gave up. So let's get the bats. Yeah, actually, this is designed right because we just need to scoot the boulder down one, and then that's the right location. Okay, because then, yeah. So if the boulder's there, we can't push the boulder right off the bat, but oh son of a. Yo, the bats are gonna drive me crazy, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to give some leeway on this. So the treasure chest is gonna be here. I knew he was coming back. The treasure chest is right here. We're gonna be able to be right here and open it and get the tunic, which allows us to push this boulder and block this bat hole. So if there's a collidable map object in front of a bat hole, they won't spawn and fly in. So that's the secret for this level, is there's gonna be 3 bat spawns, but there's gonna be the crates right in front of it, so that they're actually not spawning unless you break the crates. So this one should be at a row of 3 tile, or a column of 3, a row of 8. Okay, I don't see it. 410, I think it's actually 311. Okay, cool, yeah, just one higher. Yeah. Okay, and then the next crate is gonna be in front of the other bat hole. Right here. So that's going to be row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, row 6, column 9. So 6, 9. Nice. Oh my god, it pulled me in. Okay, I don't see it. Oh, it's actually 6, 7. Right? No. Did we screw it? This is actually the column first, so it should be 7. 6, I think. Not quite. The 7 is right, but this needs to be... That's not right. I really got to get that worked out. We got to be able to plop them in there a lot easier. Yeah, fuck, we block our hole there. So it wasn't the 7 that was right, it was the 6 that was right. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, it looks like the first... Oh my god, the first argument is the column. 7th column. So we need this to be... There's 10 columns wide, so we need it to be 9. 9th column, which is like the X position, and then 6 down. So 9 over, 6 down. That's how we need to think about it. Okay, so we've got both crates in the right spot. Now we need bat spawns for all of them. So we need a bat spawn. Yeah, we got to make sure we get the quadrants right on this. So it would be 3, 8 for this bat. So let's check that. So we need a bat insert on 311 at 38. Row, oh actually yeah, 38 here. Okay, so if we put in a bat at 311, not 411, then we can see if one spawns there if we move the crate. So, ooh. Oh, okay, we forgot to do this. We have to... Anytime we make a bat entity, we have to declare the state machine for it. So this is the state machine for the first room of bats, and this is going to be the second one. And these need to be at 311. Jeez, okay. Yeah, so 311, because every bat entity needs the state machine so it knows how to handle the updates. Wow, we did have this original state. Okay. So let's see if it's there now. Okay, we don't crash. Oh, shh. Well, that's not right. Yeah, he should be bat blocked. He was in the right location and going in the right direction, but we weren't checking if he was blocked. Are we changing him to a bat spawn right away? Bat spawn. Bat spawn. Okay. He spawns right away. He might not. Oh, shit. Let's see if we kill him. Oh my god, did he just survive, really? Okay, so now that it's blocked, he's not respawning. But I bet if we unblock it, he'll come out. Maybe not. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to debug this. Let's try the other one. Yeah, let's try the other one and see if he's right, and maybe it's just the bottom spawns are broke, but let's try the other one. So the other guy needs to spawn at, because he's only ever in the bat walk state or bat spawn state, because he's not ever pursuing us. So that means his trigger is never getting reached. So there's something different in how we're spawning him, or yeah, I wonder. Let's try it for this one and see if this guy's broke the same way. So it should be a column of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 10 on the column because it's the very right, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. So 10, 6. And the direction is set by this spawn row and spawn column. And then we're changing them to a bat spawn, which listens for it basically just like a bat spawn state only moves them in the adjacent direction they need to get out of the bat hole, and then after a second or two it triggers a pursue state, which then tracks the player. So this is the first room. Let's see if the guy's floating out of this hole. Yeah, so it's broken on here too, and it's the same way broken. So I'm kind of thinking if we put the crate just to test this thing, let's put the crate one frame over, so we'll do an 8-6 instead of a 9-6. And we're gonna set a spawn trigger for this bat. We're actually gonna set a spawn timer to 1, I think. So spawn timer. Let's give it 5 seconds before he spawns. Because I want to see if we block the hole before he comes out of it, if he just doesn't come out. Let's see if he comes out naturally after 5 seconds. Yes, he does. He does come out after 5 seconds or so. So if we block him and then wait 5 seconds, he shouldn't come out. If he does, then we have bigger problems than I thought. Okay, he's not coming out. So I think what's happening here is we just didn't do the bat init for a blocked check upon the very first time we load. We're only doing the bat spawn check after the bat or bat blocked check. So let's see. If we push this in the ground, he's not blocked anymore and he should come out. Yeah. So he does come out. So it is like half right? Oh god. Okay, so it's like half right. Now he should come out of the right. Yeah, so he's respawning correctly, but this other one that never left the spawn state is still busted. So we need to do a block check, you know, in the spawn state. We're checking if it's blocked by seeing We're cycling through the collidable map objects, which include our crates and our boulders. And if it's a pushable, either a crate or a boulder, then we're checking the row that our bat is supposedly spawning in and seeing if the position of that collidable map object is right outside that door. Essentially, if it is, we're blocked. Now, this is in the process AI for the bat spawn state. Now, we default to be blocked as false. So if by the time when our spawn timer is basically we change out of a spawn state right away if our spawn timer is less than 0. So we're not blocked from the get-go because we init as not blocked. You know, I mean, we are checking here, so it should be able to detect a block right away. Yeah, because we are doing this. Are we inserting? Yeah, we've got to be inserting the crate into our collidable map objects. We have to be. Yeah. We're inserting the crate into the collidable map objects. So what could be happening here that it doesn't work upon that initial set? It works if we push a boulder into this spot, it works. So maybe what we can do is just try to give it a bigger than 0 spawn time, because we're not blocked by default. If for whatever reason, yeah, it really should become unblocked. Oh, you know what? We probably need to break if we're blocked. Would that matter? Because we break, if we're blocked true, we break out of this loop. And it's gonna do this else, you know, if we're a right or a top spawn, we're going to set blocked to false, and we're going to keep cycling through. So spawn row, yeah, so this is all right. This is working. It's just not working upon the initial spawn. I don't get why, though. It should be right. The only thing I could think of is our spawn timer. Well, because we're changing to a bat walk, which is really a bat pursue. Only if our timer is greater than our pursue trigger, and we're advancing a pursue trigger if our spawn timer is smaller than 0 and we decrement this. So if yeah, this shouldn't trigger right away, because our blocked should become true. So let's just print up if our pushable is blocked, or actually it's a bat if it's blocked. So let's go to our scene. We'll try to render if we're blocked, right? If our bat is blocked. Jeez, man. It sucks because we got to dig down into the entity table and know which bat we're talking about. Or just add it to the entity render in the pursue state, but then if it's not triggering the pursue state right, we can't see the debug, so yeah, not great. Part of me wants to just try to increase the spawn timer and put the crate back and see if that fixes the problem. You know, like maybe we just can't have a spawn time of 0 if a crate is right in front of it for whatever reason. You know, there's some... Let's try to do that. I mean, I thought we actually did try to do that. We set a spawn timer for this top left room, did we not? We set spawning, we set a spawn timer of 5. So let's set a spawn timer of 1 and try to move the crate back to blocking it, and we'll see if the bat still spawns. It looks blocked. The truth is, if we push this and then the bat comes out, then we're in business. Nice. And does he respawn, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, he should respawn. The other bat is not coming out, though. The other one, this left one, is not coming out. Did we turn that one off? Oh, we only did one. Okay, so let's try... Yeah, let's try... We need 2 entities, right? And then we need a cycle through. We need to turn this into a list, a different for loop here. So we'll insert that bat, this bat. This bat will have the column of 3, row of 10, no, 8. 3, 8, and then also a spawn timer of a 1. Yeah, it seems that we just can't have a spawn timer of 0. Otherwise, we don't get blocked, and then we just spawn right away because we're in the pursue state right from the get-go. So instead of doing this cycle through entity count, we're going to say for key value in pairs of our entity count, and we've got 2 bats. We need to change all the I's to K. Uh-oh. Okay, I cannot figure out how to replace this. We want to replace the I's with something. It won't let me replace it. I know I've done this. Shit. Okay, we can't do it all fancy. Oh my gosh, okay. We could go V. We could go V change animation. That would be a lot easier. Okay, we should be updating both bats now. Both bats should have a positive spawn timer, so I'm hoping the bottom bat... Oh god. Yeah, we've got to cycle through the elements of our entities, which is going to be this. Okay, so we're looking for no bat spawns right here off the bat. And then as soon as we destroy the crate, we're looking for this bat to fly up out of it, out of the bat hole. Okay, that one doesn't work. Does the right one work? No. And you know what? This actually kind of makes sense because the crate is actually still there. We're just not updating it or rendering it. So we might need to change our blocked based on the activeness of the crate, because if we push it, I bet it would start flying out. If we push it out of the way, it does start flying out. And if we push it out, that bat does start flying out. Okay. So this is close. But in our bat spawn state, we need to also check if the you know, we don't want to become true if the bat is, we don't want our bat to become blocked if the crate that is blocking us is not active. So if we're only blocked if the crate is active. So if v dot, I want to say it's active, then we're blocked. And we break. I want to say it's that. Let's go to our pushable class and see if active is in here. Active, true, active, true. Yeah, it is active. So we want basically this for any of these. We have to also check that the crate is active in order to block us. Because if we break the crate, it's still there and it would still detect the collision and the blockage, but it also, the crate isn't active at that point, so it shouldn't change whether or not we are bat blocked. So now I'm hoping busting the crate will unblock the bat and have them fly in. So we'll just give it a second, make sure they don't fly in right away, and then we'll break the crate and hopefully the bat flies right in. Nice. So this is the idea for the puzzle of this level. Oh god. The idea is you walk in here, there's a bat chasing your ass. He's gonna spitball you, which hits you up and to the left since he's bottom right of you. And it could knock you into this falling pit here. So that's this first level. And you have to figure out like, oh well, I can't push this thing because you don't have the green tunic yet. And you can't push this thing because you don't have the green tunic yet. But if you're getting your ass clobbered over here, you can use your spell cast to hit the bat, and then you can see that your spell cast breaks the crate also, and it gives you money. So then they come in here and they're like, okay, well now there's 2 crates, so I'm gonna go get me some money. And if they break these, then they're like, cool, I got money. And then now a bat's chasing after them because they moved the crate. The crate's no longer there. And then there's another bat hole up here. So if you open both crates, you're gonna have 3 bats chasing after you. And it's actually not bad. We are able to, we need to fix that. You know, the big thing is I want this bat for sure to come out right away. I don't want the player to be able to basically skip this top bat. So I want to make sure that bat's properly in the way so that we can't just come over here and run around him and juke him out and get over here to the 3rd room. So we need, it looks like our active wall is inserted correctly up there. We just need to get the above ground tile renders there, and then we'll add the next bat, and then we'll call it a night here because I got work in the morning. Yes, we are doing the top level tiles off 1. So we will actually just cut these and paste them 1 below. But we also need the collidable wall objects right here, John in the top level as well. Okay, now when we export this, we should get it. Okay, so now the goal is we give a bat here on row 1, or row 1, column 3. We need another bat, and we need his spawn timer to be right away. So we should be able to, in our should be able to say now there's 3 bats. Is our state machine going based on... Oh yeah, this is our state machine. Okay, so we need to put another bat, and this is going to be the top one. We're going to give him a spawn timer of 0 because he doesn't need to be unblocked from the get-go. We need him on screen as soon as possible, and we need to give him a spawn row of 1 and a column of 3. Now he will... I'm basically going to see if I can juke him out and just skip all the bats altogether in this room. Oh shit, I did screw it up. But you can totally juke him out. He's not very scary. Yeah, you can totally juke him out. He needs to either come out faster or... Yeah, he needs to come out faster, or we need the player to walk a little closer to him. So we could just scoot. We can make us forced to walk closer to him. Yeah, we could do this. Yeah. Let's see this. We're gonna try to juke him and see if we really can, because we don't want. Let's see. You can totally juke him. Shit. Yeah, we either need him to be more aggressive, like more. You know, we could like we have this spitball time, like his spitball lifespan. When do we trigger a spitball actually leaving his body? Because we could speed up the time it takes him to spit at you. Yeah, we insert a spitball. It's an attack timer greater than 2. So if we set this to a lot faster, you know, we can say after half a second he'll spit at you. That could be really aggressive. And then I don't think you can juke him. Oh, yeah, he did snag us. But he also spits so fast that he's just gonna murder you. Yeah, that's too dangerous. Yeah, let's turn this into a constant. We'll call this bat attack speed. We might make this assignable based on the entity so that we can trigger specific attack speeds for different bats. We might do that. But where's our bat logic here? We'll set this to 1.5, which is a little faster than it used to be. Actually, no, we'll keep it at 2. We'll keep it at 2 because I think we're going to slow down the player just a bit. It's nice when it's fast for me while I'm developing, but we're going to slow it down just a bit because I think he moves. Tashio just walks too fast. So what we are going to do is change this level just a bit, and we're gonna make you have to walk a little closer to him. So like you're gonna have to walk up there. He should be pretty unavoidable at that point, because he's going to fly out and then he's going to be right within your spit range like the whole time essentially. So the goal is we get the player to actually kill this guy instead of just trying to juke him, right? You have to actually use your spell to cleanse him. That's the goal here. Okay, let's try to juke him. Yeah, he's right in the way now. So you can't... I mean, you can force your way past him. Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I mean, it is dangerous. I don't know how dangerous I want it to be. Okay, I like that you can't juke him now. Okay, so the idea behind this is... Oh, no. The idea is, you know, we just teach you that you can destroy crates and there's money inside, or, you know, maybe potentially there's money, maybe not always. If you walk in here and you're like, oh shit, there's a bat. I want to get some money anyway. You grab this. Then this bat comes out. You're like, oh shit, I want to get some more money. Now you can still juke your way around them. Or if you're... Yeah, you can still juke your way around them if you lure them around. But the idea is... Yeah, hopefully... We might need to make the bats faster. Because, yeah, the thing is, if you let them get over here, then you can juke around them. If you go right away, you can't quite as easily juke them. So maybe we just make them track the player faster? But also, I don't want it, you know, if you can't kill him, I don't want this room to be unbeatable if you can't kill him. Like, if you can't kill him, maybe you just get lucky and you do end up juking him a bit. Like, you don't have to open that guy, so you can lure him over here. And then once he's over here, lure him over here. And then you can juke him. And I think that's totally fine. But this room... Yeah, this room's probably a little bit of a different story. Yeah, I think we're going to have to kind of tailor the bats to the rooms a bit. Like, we might make them a bit faster or make their attack speed a bit faster depending on which room they're in order to kind of tweak the difficulty. But this is the third room, and there'll be a boulder right here. And you can't push the boulder without the green tunic. So the idea is you have to go down this hole. We'll have some mineral deposits here, and then this is where you come out, and this is how you can get your treasure chest and open and get your loot, or get your green tunic. And then once you have the green tunic, you can push your way out of here, and you can start pushing your crates too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit, they beat my ass. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I got work in the morning, unfortunately. We did a lot, though. We did basically 3 scenes of, like, level design. Let's say we added, what, first 3 scenes of Dungeon 1. Yeah, and then we'll make sure we can tweak things like the bat attack speed based on the entity definition, as well as the bat pursue speed based on the entity definition, so that we can tweak we can tweak and make certain bats more difficult than others so that as you get further in the dungeon, they're more dangerous to you. But yeah, we'll call it a night here, and we will run the credits here. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, we will run credits. Thanks for watching. We'll find someone to raid out to here and call it a night. Let's see. Looks like Sninko just started. We'll raid Sninko. He's a cool dude on the team, the stream team I'm on. Oh, he's on a break right now. Let's find someone not on a break. We'll just raid out to Jed. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll get more dungeon stuff done. So hopefully we can get 3 or 4 scenes of our 6-scene dungeon done, and then we can work on mineral deposits to insert into the dungeon so that you can upgrade your elements and your spell casting. So that'll be cool. And then we still, we got what, 18 days, 19 days till the demo is due on April 1st. So we're trying to beat that April 1st deadline. The dungeon was like the last hard thing, and then we have we have not so many hard things and just like a lot of polish, right? A lot of polish, and then the overworld map design. So that's, I mean, we can do it, a little under 3 weeks, and we made a lot of progress in the dungeon in the past 2 days. So we went from no dungeon to half the dungeon in 2 days. So I'm hoping we can finish it soon and then get working on the rest. But hope everyone has a great night. Thanks for the raid, Zalto, and catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.